Let us simplify negative 5 square root of 80. Okay, just like before, we need to know our perfect squares. So we know 1 squared is 1, 2 squared, that's 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16. That's the highest we would need to go for this. Can we factor, or we can just go down the list here and try dividing 80 by each of these perfect squares. Can we divide 80 by 4? Yes, we can. So 4 can be factored out of 80. And what's left is 20. So 4 times 20 is 80. Okay. Now, can we factor a perfect square out of 20? Yes, we can. We go down our list again, and 4 can be factored out of 20. Okay. So we can turn 20 into 4 times 5. Okay. And so we broke up 20 into 4 times 5 there, and now we can just take the square root of each of our numbers that are underneath the radical. So the square root of the first 4, that's 2. The square root of the second 4, that's 2. And the square root of 5, that's a rational number, so we're going to leave that as the square root of 5. Remultiplying our numbers out front, we have negative 5 times 2, that's negative 10, times another 2 would make negative 20 out front there. So we have negative 20 square roots of 5. Of course, realizing that 16 is the largest square, perfect square that can factor out of 80, we can make it faster. Okay, so we can factor 16 out of 80. So we have 16 times 5 is 80, of course. Then we can just take the square root of each of these. So the square root of 16, why, that's just 4. The square root of 5 is just going to remain as the square root of 5 because it's an irrational number. Remultiplying the numbers out front here, negative 5 times 4, that makes negative 20. And then we have, of course, the square root of 5. So once again, we get the same answer either way. How we deal with that number, negative 5 out front there, we just leave it until we're ready to remultiply there at the very end.